Hey guys, Elisa Mousy here, and before you ask about the scarf, I'm very cold. Um, also, if you saw the title, I know that some people are kind of like wary of change. I don't really like change. Um, also, sorry, I still don't have an actual webcam, so I am using the webcam on my laptop, which still isn't great. Um, but basically, I did some thinking. And well, sorry, I'm struggling to center myself here. I haven't done one of these in a while. But I've been doing some thinking, and I realized that some of the things that I was doing they weren't really working. Um, like the streaming thing isn't really working for me right now. I am currently having too many technology issues. I am having too many energy issues in trying to be able to gather that energy, and I don't know if you guys heard that or not. I don't know if that went. My computer just did a thing. But so for now, the streaming is on what we are going to call an indefinite hiatus. Now, that doesn't mean that it's going to be gone forever. What that means is that I am hitting the pause button on my streaming, but I have no idea when it's coming back. Because I don't want to give a time and then find out that it's still not working and it's still going to be just a whole issue, and then disappoint you guys. Now, that doesn't mean that the games that I was playing are going anywhere. Because just because I am not streaming does not mean that I am not still doing stuff here. I am going to keep to my hidden object games uploads, and what I am going to do is rather than streaming the 3 games that I've been streaming before, I am going to record them and post them in shorter segments that may be easier to absorb. Because like some of these games are ones that I really want to share with people, especially Dragon Age. I love the shit out of that game, and I want to share it to the world. Especially my experience of the game. But it can be hard for someone to sit down for like 2-3 hours to sit through a whole video of that, and I understand that. I am the same way sometimes. So my completionist monster prom run, I'm probably going to do a video of 1 run per video. Most of them are probably going to be the shorter runs, so the videos will be like maybe 30 minutes to an hour. I might do some longer runs in which those will be about an hour to an hour and a half. With Planet Zoo, I will not be continuing the A to Z challenge for the recorded videos, because with how the trade center works, it can be a little hard to actually be able to make progress in like a 20 to 40 minute video. I mean, Planet Zoo videos might be a little bit longer just because of how long things can kind of take to piece together. But I will come up with a new system for that. If you have any ideas, I'm all ears for a new challenge to take. And Dragon Age, of course, to keep it as an easier continuity to like follow from the beginning, and also to save me from having to make sure that I have all of my mods and like all of my files in the right place. Yes, I am starting a new one. My original 2 attempted playthroughs, I will be deleting those videos, because it feels like it's going to be a little ridiculous to have 4 attempted playthroughs on my channel. But those also aren't going to go up for a couple weeks. Like, for the next couple weeks, things are going to remain relatively the same in terms of uploads. There's just not going to be a stream on Friday. Because I want to upload Monday through Friday and kind of like alternate the games. I might keep Tuesday and Thursday as the hidden object ones just because those ones are easier for me to sit down and record. And by that, I guess I mean I have less problems with them. Like, they don't give me as much trouble. Monster Farm doesn't give me trouble, but it can kill my voice, as I've said many times. But, like, Planet Zoo crashes. I'm still worried about compatibility issues with Dragon Age. Like, even though it'll take a couple weeks for this to really get up and running, Dragon Age might get put off a little bit more just because I have to get that larger executable file, and then I have to make sure that that works. So I want to play up to where the original issue was in the original file, which is crossing the bridge when you get to Ostagar for anyone who's watched the videos. So that's about like 2.5 hours in. And I may not necessarily play all of that much at one time. So I may not have that bank before I have the bank of the others. So yeah, timelining of like when stuff goes up and like when you may see me, what you may see me doing or wearing might be a little bit funky. But sorry, something looked weird in my curtain for a second. But yeah, I will still be here. I will still be uploading. I may, every once in a while, I will make an alert here. I still don't have a Facebook page for this yet because I'm not entirely sure how to do that. I don't know if it's supposed to be a business page, personal page. I don't know. So your best bet for getting updates is to check my community posts. But I may every once in a while do, like I did not a couple weeks ago, like a month ago. Sorry, I have like retrospective time blindness. Like I can say how far in the future something is happening. Stupid notifications. But I can't say necessarily how far back something was. But like I did a live stream that was kind of like a let's just chat and tell you about me and stuff. I might schedule some of those. I just won't be doing like gaming streaming for a while, which I hope is okay. But like I said, not going anywhere. There's going to be more content. There will be more videos posted. To kind of make up for the lack of streaming. It's just, again, I need a couple weeks to build up that bank. I'm sorry, I'm very repetitive. But the reason that I want to have that bank is for situations like this past week, where I was too tired to do absolutely anything. I had nothing recorded, so I couldn't post anything, but I didn't have the energy to record the night of either. So to kind of fill in those gaps, I want to have that bank of like archived videos that I can upload so that if I'm like if I'm like knocked out cold with like a really bad cold or like the flu or if I get COVID again, I can still push stuff out for you guys without like maybe too much of a dip. But again, the timeline of things might be a little bit weird because it'll be like I'll record something that will go up like 2 months after I actually recorded it. And so it would be very incongruous. Is that the word I'm looking for? Inconsistent. Like how I may look. Like, for example, like my hair. In terms of like getting it cut or whatever. You don't care about that. Anyway, I hope that everything's okay. Again, I hope you guys had a happy new year. I'm sorry that I didn't really get to say anything about that last week, actually right after the new year. I wanted to, I couldn't. I mean, like I said, on Friday, I slept through my break and my lunch at work. So, I think that's all that I have to say for now. Again, hope you had a happy holiday. If you have some interesting, like, New Year's holiday stories, like, pop them in the comments. Like, I would love to hear from you guys. Alright, well, if you liked what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Maybe tap that notification bell to get notified every time I upload. Not going live anymore. See you on the flip side. Elisa out.